Hello and welcome to episode 2 of CompactO. We have a new series. Thank you so much for your support in the pilot episode. Today we're going to look at the basic mechanics of the game. We're going to look at each type of resetters and also how sacrifice works. I'm a brand new player and it's important that I really fully understand all those mechanics. I know most of you are advanced players. It's going to be very basic, but I'll go through the game. In future episode, we're going to look at more advanced stuff, but first I need to understand the very basics. And first thing we're going to look at is the very first resetter, which is simply 1.25 times layer boost. But I just want to talk about the second resetter right away because we're going to have two screenshots that are going to be a bit fast. It's based on your highest square, and what confused me in the previous episode is they're both 1.25 times. But it's for money. The second one is for money. The first one is for layer bonuses. So here I'm at 6.87. I'm going to use the first resetter, go to 8.58, which is exactly 25% more. Now my record is 27. My question is, reset for 1.27, is it an extra 1.27 or I replace with 1.27? Let's take a look. 365.19 per second. And now 370. I replace 1.27 with 1.29. That means you need to have a good gap. Let's say I'm at 1.33. If I was at 1.9 or something, maybe it would be worth it, but you have to wait until it's worth it before using the second resetter. Now we're going to look at the one that requires 42 squares. Here I'm at 85 and I need 86. So it's reset all previous progress for 2 times boost and minus % cost. It's the same cost as a 3D realm, which is of course what I'm the most interested in, but first we're gonna do that one. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I still want to do it on screen and I'm gonna discover something by doing it. We'll look at sacrifice too, but not right away. I will click on it, but ignore that here. Ignore that. We're going to go back to this. So I need to reach 86 squares. So I decided to run it for a few hours by itself, leave the game open. So I'm going to put auto reset squares, let the game run. No, I closed it, sorry. I made 1.68 billion. Yeah, I closed the game, sorry. It's later that I leave the game open. Okay, my record is 87, but I'm still stuck at 85. And I need to go to 86 to do the test I want to do. And I need XP also, so I can buy certain key upgrades I want to test. Here I got 4 point something million, and you're gonna see why I'm turning off my automators. Here I want to try sacrifice with 10 million, but color change is on with 10 million. So I'm gonna try to use sacrifice, but I can't because the automator will steal my money. See? Okay, so that's why I gotta turn them off sometimes. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm going to try sacrifice again. I want to see how much you get approximately if you have a few millions. My goal was to get at least 10 million. So we're going to wait a few seconds until we reach 10, 12, 15 million, something like that. Hit sacrifice to see what the effect is. And also there's a very nice upgrade that has to do with sacrifice that we're going to get a bit later on in this episode. Okay, 12 million. 13. So let's try this out. 1.43 times. Not bad. Not bad. So the one that's pretty nice is in the bottom right. I'm gonna talk about it a bit later. But I like round numbers, so I decided to do it a few more times until I reach exactly 1.50. Why? for psychological reason and also to see if you kind of mash the button, what kind of gains you get. Okay, that's done. I still need to get to 86 squares. It's 100 million. So I might have to let the game run for a while. I need XP also. I let it run without using automators. And now I'm gonna reach 100 million. So I can buy the square but also get an upgrade. Highest square upgrade effect. Very interesting. Let's take a look. Right now 1.87, that's my record. Let's remember this number, 1.87. I'm going to use that, but then I'm going to talk about the one on the right. Automatically sacrifice 0.1% of your income without spending it if you have more than 100,000. So that's some sort of money generator. Using the sacrifice mechanic, instead of losing my money, it will automatically sacrifice 0.1% of my money above 100,000, and it's pretty good. Look at that, 2.74. So I doubled the efficiency of the second resetter. But there's only one level, so far at least. So I cannot upgrade it any further than this. Third reset. You can see that the square cost has lost 10%, it's now 9, but look, color change hasn't changed, it's still 1000, so it only affects the square. So that's one of the reasons why I was doing those tests, to try to understand basic mechanics. This is something important to know. And now we're going to look, I'm going to let this run for a while, and then I'm going to take a look at this sacrifice thing I was talking about, that auto sacrifice thing, or I could call it a money generator, how efficient it is. After that, yes, it will be time for the 3D realm. Okay, my record is 110, I'm at 97, very nice. I left for about 3 hours, put everything on automation, left for 3 hours, and this is what I reached. Now we're gonna turn it off so I can keep control of how I spend my money. I'm gonna spend XP here and try that sacrifice thing. So it's doing it a little bit. We're gonna do a zoom in, but first I'm going to upgrade it a little more. But it has 100 levels, so I think this is potentially extremely powerful. Look at that, 1.26, 27, 28. This cost me nothing, it's all automated. So I lose no money, and it's a money generator. I believe this is going to be extremely powerful. Alright. I'm gonna spend like 2 reminder points, or not, because I was too excited to go in the 3D realm. Let's take a look. You have created so many squares. Only so much can be visible on that plane. Welcome to the 3D realm. Unlock 3D shapes, create new planes, and create more squares. Each plane has an effect on your universal boost, measured by income. Every world matters now. The flat world is not alone. Nice. So let's take a look at this thing. Of course, it's in next episode that we're really gonna discover how this thing works. F1. Remember last episode I was like, what does F1 mean? That means flat world 1. F1. So here I can buy a plane, but it will reset the previous plane except XP, and I need 86 flat world squares, which I do have. So I'm going to do that. and it will unlock plane T1. So now I have 2 planes to play with. This is where the auto, last episode in one of the comments I was talking about automators, how they would become really useful starting in this episode. Here is why, because now you have multiple planes to manage. So my flat world is all automated. And T1, I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I'll learn it for next episode. In T1 I'm gonna start setting up things, but I don't think by the end of this episode I will have automators on. And also, I left the game closed for several days, and I'm really curious to see how much gains I'm gonna get once I open the game again, because I didn't want to get lost in all sorts of footage in this game. So let's go to T1. Let's start buying a couple of things, but I'm not gonna go very far in it. It's really in next episode once again that we're gonna take a look at it. And these are the achievements that I have. This is going to be the end screen for each video. And that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.